Tiana's Bayou Adventure is a new for 2024 edition at the Magic Kingdom. The ride is currently set to open on June 28th and is currently in previews for select guests. The ride is a music-filled journey in the Bayou, as guests follow Tiana and Louis as they search for the missing ingredient for Tiana's Mardi Gras party. I want to issue a spoiler warning for the attraction, as this video will be filled with spoilers for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I wanted to start off by letting you all know that I have not ridden the attraction yet. I have simply just watched videos of it online, but I am hoping to get on next week during annual pass holder previews, and if I do, I will get a review out to you guys then. Alright, so based off of the POVs released, I think the ride looks great. The animatronics are fantastic, the sets are great, the music is as good as the movie. And the original song written by PJ Morton, Special Spice, is fantastic and is one of the best Disney park songs I've ever heard. But now I wanted to go through the attraction and show you guys my favorite scenes and why I really think this ride is really good. So the first scene of the attraction winds guests around the Salt Dome, very similar to what happened in Splash Mountain, but I much prefer this because of the nighttime lighting, and I just think it just looks much more pretty than how Splash Mountain looked. So now we head into the barn scene, and instead of there being nothing in the barn, we have our first animatronic of the ride, which is a highly advanced animatronic of Tiana, who's welcoming us and leading us up into the gardens of Tiana's Foods. So now in the attraction, we wind around Tiana's Foods, and I think that this area is much more lively than it used to be. You can see a Louis figure in the bushes, and he's trying to find a band of animals, because that's what we're looking for on the attraction. And we see just some plants around, and it's much more colorful and vibrant than how Splash Mountain looked. And so then we head into the first main drop of the attraction, and again, the nighttime lighting is amazing on this attraction. But the drop is the exact same as on Splash Mountain, and we head into the Bayou. And now, after twisting around the Bayou, we find our first animatronic of Louis, and he's absolutely amazing. He's very fluid in his motion, and he really just steals the show in this scene. And then we head into the Zydeco band scene, where we see a band of multiple critter animatronics who are playing a Zydeco rendition of Gonna Take You There from the movie, and a Tiana animatronic as well. This scene's fantastic. I think that Imagineering did a fantastic job with this scene. We then passed through a projection scene where we see fireflies flying through. This is more of a transition scene that takes us into our next big animatronic scene with the Rah Rah band. This is another band of critters who are playing a Rah Rah style rendition of Gonna Take You There from the movie. We have a Louis animatronic moving very fluidly, and I think Tiana in that video was malfunctioning. We have another section of these animatronics. They're great. They're adorable, and their movement is very lively, and I just love it. And so now we have our last sort of transition scene of the attraction, and this one lets sort of just take in the beauty of the Bayou and what the Imagineers have created while we get ready for our next big animatronic scene with Tiana and Louis. And now Tiana is explaining to us that we need to look farther to find more critters to perform in the band, and we see a fun Louis animatronic gag, and then we see a Mama Odie projection of her shrinking us down to the size of a frog. And now that we've shrunken down to the size of a frog, we have a lot of large practical set pieces of leaves and tree branches, and we have this adorable giant animatronic frog here playing the bongos while we wait for our small drop. And now we drop into the former Laughing Place scene, where there's an animatronic band of frogs playing a rendition of Dig a Little Deeper from the movie, and they kept the jumping fountains that were from Splash Mountain, and just this room is so much more vibrant and colorful than how it was originally in Splash Mountain. We have this projection effect here of Tiana and Louis who are much bigger than us now because we're super small. It's really helping to sell the illusion of that we're small. And we have this projection surface of all the fireflies dancing again to sell the illusion that we're small. And it's really cool to see hundreds of fireflies flying through. It really helps sell that illusion. And now Mama Odie greets us once again, and she tells us that we're gonna grow back to our normal size now. And she has multiple lines of dialogue, but one of them is that the bigger we are, the bigger the splash we're gonna make at Tiana's party. The final lift hill is much more colorful than on Splash Mountain. I love this colorful swirling light. It helps set the mood of this magical place that we're in. And then where the Brer Rabbit figure used to be, we have this amazing Mama Odie animatronic, very fluid, very lifelike, and we have her hanging bottles hanging on the ceiling and some smoke effects. And then we go down the classic 50-foot drop down into the former Briar Patch, but now down closer to Tiana's party, and we get the big splash, the highlight of the ride for a lot of people. And now after we drop, we have this sort of slow section as we're making our way to the final indoor scene of the attraction. We have a static figure of Larry the Armadillo, and we get ready to head into Tiana's big Mardi Gras party. And now we head into what is undoubtedly the best scene in the entire attraction, and one of Disney's best scenes they've ever done. This is the big Mardi Gras party finale scene. Just turn around the corner. There we go. It looks amazing. There's so much going on. It's so bright. It's so colorful. There's so many animatronics. The projection effects in the back of some of the party guests are blended phenomenally with the practical sets. The music is great. Everything about this scene just screams Disney to me, and it just is so good. Then we wind our way around the corner, and we have a couple of practical effects while we wait for our last animatronic of the ride. Now we have our last animatronic of the ride. It's Mama Odie, and there's a Juju figure as well with her. I've slowed this clip down so you can see it because it's very short, but this is a great way to end off the amazing attraction. I absolutely love Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think everything about it was done phenomenally, from the practical effects to the animatronics to the music to even those projection effects. I feel like everything in this attraction was done so well. The Imagineering team did a fantastic job. The audio animatronics on this attraction are all fantastic. A bunch of them are A1000 figures, which are very advanced. They're all very fluid and lifelike. They're just all amazing, and they're all better than the Splash Mountain figures. Those figures were really falling apart towards the end of the attraction's lifespan. It would not be uncommon for you to go into Splash Mountain and find a lot of broken animatronics. So it's nice that we have an attraction that has a lot of new animatronics that are much more reliable than those Splash Mountain animatronics. I feel like that Tiana's Bayou Adventure really is this modern classic attraction. There's so many things that make Disney attractions so special that are present in this attraction. A great and fun storyline that's accessible to everybody in the family, amazing animatronics, amazing music, amazing special effects, and it just all culminates to create something truly amazing that I think is one of Disney's best attractions they've ever done. Thank you so much for watching this video on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I am hoping to get on the attraction in about a week from today, which is really exciting. If I do, I'll let you all know what I think of it in person. But again, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment letting me know what you think of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great rest of your day.